You never know.
Who will come back?
It is true. As a freelancer, I've been freelancing for, over 20 years, and there are people that I still work with.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they've introduced me to another person. Yeah. And then that person introduced me to another person.
That's true.
That is the world of freelancing. All right. So today the subtitle is, I've already told a friend about you. So they were happy with the job, and so now they're giving a referral.
Yes.
Okay. Here are some expressions that we're going to cover. If you stand your ground, you're standing.
Yes.
What could this mean?
So this means, in the case we'll use it now, the modern sense, it's usually about defending an opinion, position, a thought that you have, not giving in to someone else's ideas.
Okay. How about price someone out of something?
So if you price someone out, you've made something too expensive and they can no longer afford it.
Oh, okay. And how about this one? Put something in writing.
You want evidence.
Oh,
you don't want this agreement just by word of mouth.
Yeah, like, I promise. No.
You want it on paper. You want a contract.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So those are the expressions that we're going to cover today. Let's go ahead and listen to our power dialogue.
Haley, I love what you've done. I'm glad you stood your ground on your rate. You're worth it.
Thank you. I always try to be fair and professional. I didn't want to price you out of this project.
I've already told a friend about you. He needs similar work. I told him to put it in writing and reach out.
That's amazing. Thank you for the referral.
You've earned it. I'll be sending more work your way soon, too.
I'm looking forward to it, Earl. It's been a pleasure.
Please join us on page 152. You can find our power dialogue there. Negotiating a freelance contract. I've already told a friend about you. Let's begin. Earl says, Haley, I love what you've done. I'm glad you stood your ground on your rate. You're worth it. Oh, okay. So let's break this apart. I'm glad you stood your ground on your rate. You're worth it. So Earl is the person who hired Haley. Okay? Haley stood her ground on her rate, meaning this is how much I want. This is what she said. So he's complimenting her, but what is he saying?
He's saying that you didn't back down. You didn't give in to what someone else wanted. So originally, this stand your ground comes from battles.
Yeah.
Where the soldiers would literally stand and not move.
Right.
And the reason you did that is because you were going to fight and you weren't going to be scared and run away.
Right. So you would have a commander say, stand your ground.
Yeah. Which meant don't run away.
Don't run away.
Now, most of the time we use this if you're in an argument or a disagreement.
Right.
And you stick to your opinion.
Right.
You're saying, no, I'm right. Or no, I want this.
Yes, that's right. Because the other person may try to persuade you and may say, no, let's go cheaper. Nope. Nope.
This is my price.
This is it. And sometimes, Cameron, that's not easy to do.
It's not.
Because you want the job.
Yeah.
What if, you worry? What if they're going to find someone else?
It's true.
It's you gotta strike a balance.
Though, they say that customers who pay always want a low price, they're probably going to give you the biggest headaches during the project.
That is true.
It's the people that are okay with the high prices.
They know value.
They just, it's the easiest to work with them.
Oh, good point.
The fewest number of complaints.
That's good to know. Okay, so you're worth it. And Haley says, thank you. I always try to be fair and professional. I didn't want to price you out of this project. Okay, so I always try to be is our power pattern. Like how I said pattern. I don't know why. I would usually say pattern. Okay?
Yeah.
So I always try to be fair.
Yeah.
I always try to be.
Right.
Why do you say that?
So you're attempting to do something. It's often some type of value or rule you have for yourself. So Haley wants to be fair, right? she doesn't want to be mean or unfair about something. So she's saying, I try to do this. I always try to be fair. But by saying this, you're leaving some room to be able to say, but sometimes I make a mistake.
Ah, yes. That's a very good point. Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm not able to.
Yeah, I always try to be.
Yeah.
That is my goal. But sometimes I can't reach that goal.
Yeah, something happens. Right.
Okay, so she's always tries to be. That's her base philosophy. Fair and professional. I didn't want to price you out of this project. This is an interesting expression. To price someone out of something.
Yes. This means to make something so expensive that they cannot afford it. So sometimes companies will do this on purpose. Maybe they have a very small amount of supply.
Yeah.
And so they charge a lot, so most people won't buy it. They price people out on purpose. So maybe it was originally $100, but oh no, we don't have any more supply. Let's make it $1,000.
Oh.
Fewer people will buy it when it's more expensive, right? They're pricing them out.
So do you feel like sometimes you can use this in a real estate example? Like price people out of a certain neighborhood?
Yeah. So if you, maybe the house or the land that you're buying isn't necessarily worth that amount, but you raise the price because you're trying to, keep people with less money.
Yeah, out.
Yeah. It's not a good thing.
It's not.
But unfortunately, that does happen.
It happens. Okay, so when you price someone out, obviously it's not a good thing because you're being exclusive. You're keeping them away from a certain product.
Like some restaurants do this.
Oh.
They make their food or everything very expensive, so only very rich people come.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it is unavoidable, so the pricing out is not always on purpose.
Oh, okay.
But it's like, the materials are just so expensive.
Yeah.
I have to charge this. I'm sorry if it's pricing you out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's not always on purpose. It's not always intentional. Okay. So what does Earl say?
I've already told a friend about you. He needs some similar work. I told him to put it in writing and reach out.
Okay. So referrals are so important.
Yes.
For a freelancer. And Earl was so happy with Haley that he told his friend about Haley.
Yeah.
Okay? I told him to put it in writing and reach out.
Yes.
Okay, so why is he telling Haley that he told his friend that he put it in writing?
Right.
Yeah.
So here, when you put something in writing, you're maybe putting it on paper or in an email, but you're putting it out in words that creates kind of what we call a solid copy, like where you can go back and check it later.
Right.
You're making everything very clear what you want.
Okay. And sometimes we also, can you put that in writing as a request? Or I want that in writing.
Yes.
Which both of them mean write it down and give me some sort of evidence or something that I can take.
Yeah. Because later they can't say, what? I didn't say that.
Yeah.
You misunderstood me.
Yeah. And then what can you do?
Right.
Right? So you want everything in writing, especially when you do these sort of projects. Okay. Haley, what does she say?
That's amazing. Thank you for the referral.
Okay. So I've mentioned this word a few times, referral. REFERRAL. A very important word for a freelancer.
Yeah, this is whenever one person tells another person about a business or service that's available.
Yeah.
So here, maybe you're telling your friend, hey, this guy did a really good job.
Yeah.
You should use them too. But sometimes referrals can be...
Like a job referral?
Like a job referral. Oh, I know someone who'd be good for this job. It can even be used, I know in the U.S., like country clubs, like those places where they golf and they do all the
memberships.
The tennis, these membership clubs. You have to have a referral to even get into the club.
That's right. So referrals are very important sometimes for certain things.
Yeah.
You can't just get in.
No.
I
got a referral from you for this job.
Oh. Wait, He didn't need a referral.
Right.
You got hired right away. Okay. So Earl says, you've earned it. I'll be sending more work your way soon. And Haley is very appreciative. Let's go ahead and listen to that one more time.
Haley, I love what you've done. I'm glad you stood your ground on your rate. You're worth it.
Thank you. I always try to be fair and professional. I didn't want to price you out of this project.
I've already told a friend about you. He needs similar work. I told him to put it in writing and reach out.
That's amazing. Thank you for the referral.
You've earned it. I'll be sending more work your way soon, too.
I'm looking forward to it, Earl. It's been a pleasure.
Okay, please join us for Power Note on pages 154 and 55. If you stand your ground, it means that you are not going to change your position or opinion.
Nope.
You're going to be like, this is it. You're not changing my mind. Okay. I stood my ground in the meeting today.
Good for you. Your idea was worth defending.
Yeah. So maybe someone says, no, I don't think so. I don't agree with your plan. And you're like, no, this is going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm not changing. It's a very strong statement.
Yeah, to stand your ground means I don't care. I think the way I think.
Yeah, you cannot be persuaded.
Yeah.
Okay. He stood his ground during the debate. Yeah. So even as you debate, you could kind of, I kind of see what your point is, but in this case, no, that is right. I think that there are certain things for me where I stand my ground. And then other things, I'm actually quite flexible.
Yeah.
And I think it's true for everybody.
Yeah, I think most people, there are certain things, maybe they feel they know, like they have expertise.
Right.
But other things, like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Sure, who cares?
Right. So certain opinions that you will not change, no matter what.
Yeah.
Is standing your ground.
Standing your ground. So this is something that can be seen as a good thing or I guess a bad thing.
Yeah.
Because it can mean that you're stubborn, right?
Yeah, that is true.
Right? Like to be honest, there's some times where it's best to just give in, I feel.
Yeah, just kind of go with the flow. Right? I think certain times you need to stand your ground about certain things.
Right.
But, a majority of the time, I feel you can negotiate and compromise. Okay. All right. Price someone out of something is to make something so expensive that they can't afford it. I was going to join, but the membership fee priced me out.
That's too bad. I hope they offer a discount later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe the membership fee is like $3,000. Oof. Priced me out. Okay. We were priced out of that neighborhood.
Yeah, you wanted to live in a certain neighborhood because of the school system.
Yeah.
But the houses were too expensive. The taxes were too high, maybe.
Could you say, Cameron, because we've talked about over-tourism and how certain cities, European cities, the locals are being priced out of the city?
Yes, you can. So I went to Portugal. I've been there twice, right?
Yes.
The capital of Lisbon. The first time I went, I saw many Portuguese people.
Sure.
The second time I went, I saw almost no Portuguese people.
Really? So who are living in those apartments or those houses in the city?
It's a lot of like those little home share sort of situations.
Oh, for tourists.
For tourists, yeah. And they also have like digital nomads that have come in. And because they have more money,
sure,
because they make money overseas and spend it in Portugal, it's really hard.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
The locals get priced out of their homes.
Well, one day I plan to go to Portugal. I'm going to just kind of fly into Lisbon and go right straight to another city.
Well, I think it's something that is happening in many places around the world, unfortunately. But yeah, it is a sad reality that people get priced out of the neighborhoods maybe they grew up in.
I know. That's very unfortunate. Okay. If you want something put in writing, or if you want to put something in writing, it means that you want to make an agreement official by writing it down.
Yes.
Okay? I'd feel better if we put the details in writing.
Absolutely. That way everything's clear from the start.
Yeah. So, especially like a contract or any sort of agreement, put it in writing.
I know when I get contacted to do a show or a project, I always ask them to put it in writing.
That is true. The smaller jobs for me, there is a kind of understanding, but for kind of a big project, you do want something in writing.
Everything.
Really?
Well, especially if I'm dealing with a Korean person.
Yeah.
Did I hear them correctly? Do I know the exact time?
Mm-hmm.
Did I hear the right number?
Yes.
Is that amount they're going to pay me?
That is true. That is true.
Like, I just want 100% ability to verify what they're saying.
Very good. That's very smart to do. They put their agreement in writing before starting. So it doesn't always have to be a formal contract, but just a simple agreement in writing, I think, is enough.
Yeah.
On occasions.
Always.
It is good to have things in writing.
Yeah. We say now, you gotta have receipts.
It's true.
You need to have a receipt. Like
you might want a refund.
You might want a refund, but not even just for like money related things.
Sure.
But like every conversation you've had.
Yeah.
You want that proof.
Yeah, the text. Don't delete the text.
Nope.
Okay. I always try to be is our power pattern, which is saying, this is basically what I want, what I try to do. I can't do it all the time, but this is what I want to do. I always try to be honest when asked for my opinion.
Sometimes you can't.
Sometimes you can't.
But usually. I always try to be 10 minutes early to an appointment.
Yeah. Usually I am, but sometimes I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's you, Cameron. You're always early.
Not all the time.
I always try to be.
Usually, I always try to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our power vocab today is the word referral. So please do check out the definition on page 156 and stop by.
오디오 학당.
Very good. Just pay a very small monthly fee and you can listen to Power English again and again forever.
So many times, yes.
Yeah, okay. Have a great day and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.